Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing cloudy conditions with a few rain showers just north of the area. We did see some lightning with one of those showers that has since dissipated, but still seeing some shower activity to our north and a slight breeze continuing. As we move through the morning hours, we will see a chance of some rain showers pushing through the area as we get mainly past the 10 a.m. time frame, and a slight chance of maybe some lightning with that activity. And we should see those rain chances ending early afternoon, and then we'll see winds really increasing with a wind advisory likely later today. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have this boundary just off to our west and northwest. It's going to be sinking through the area along that shower activity will push through, and as that boundary pushes through, pushing the shower activity out of the area, we'll see that tight pressure gradient from that low pressure to the north moving in, seeing some breezy conditions really ramping up with those wind advisory criteria becoming likely. If we look at current conditions this morning, broken at 8,000 feet, broken at 12,000 feet. Winds out of the west at 8 knots. Temperature 63 degrees. Relative humidity is at 87%. If we take a quick look at the local radar here, we can see that shower activity just to our north. Did see some lightning with that activity earlier. That has since again moved out of the area, and still seeing some light showers to our north and tracking northeast. And we'll zoom out and look at the visible satellite and composite radar. We'll see that line of shower activity tracking to our north at this time, but expecting that to sink a bit further south as we move through the morning as that front continues to push through the area. If we take a look at the high resolution model, we'll see how things are expected to play out. As you can see, the model here picking up on that shower activity and sinking it southward as we move mainly past the 10 a.m. time frame, and then continuing to keep some reflectivity lingering through the area until about 14 local this afternoon, when most of that will be pushing off the coast, and we will start to see some clearing skies. But in addition, we'll see those winds really ramping up with gusts 25 to possibly 30 knots during the late afternoon. So wind advisory will be likely during that time frame, and will stay slightly breezy as we move through the overnight with partly cloudy skies developing early Wednesday morning. As we go into the day on Wednesday, we'll see the winds back on the increase, becoming breezy to possibly windy at times. Overall, partly cloudy skies. We'll see some periods of mostly cloudy skies with that wind getting the cloud field developing as we get some daytime heating. Otherwise, back to clear skies as we go into Wednesday evening. We'll start to see that breeze relaxing a bit going through Wednesday evening and into the day on Thursday, with dry conditions prevailing and just fairly nice conditions as we move into the day on Thursday. We'll see temperatures back up close to or just above 60 degrees, plenty of sunshine, and just a slight breeze through the day. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we do keep an orange risk as we move through the morning and into the first part of the afternoon for that chance of that shower activity dropping into the area. Do expect that mainly after 10 a.m. this morning, and a slight chance yellow here for that lightning possibility, just about a 30% chance at mainly between the 10 a.m. and noon time frame. Thereafter, most of the lightning activity will not be likely as we get into the back end of that shower activity. Do have a yellow risk for winds at or above 25 knots this morning, with peak gusts expected up around 23 knots later this morning. Then we increase that to a red risk as we get into the afternoon, seeing those winds behind this activity picking up to 15 to 20 knots sustained, gusting up to 30 knots, and that continues into the later part of the afternoon before we start to see that dissipating or weakening down to a yellow risk as we move through the early morning hours of Wednesday, with peak gusts staying up around 23 to 22 knots through that time frame. Our high temperature today will likely be this morning, with the high expected around 65 degrees. Behind that front, we'll start to see a slow cooling off of the temperatures. Not a lot of cold air moving in behind this as the front pushes through, but just some breezy, cooler temperatures moving in. We'll see our low this evening around 44 degrees, which is right about seasonable for this time of year. And again, expecting decreasing clouds behind the front as well. Seeing a clear sky during the first part of the evening, and then seeing scattered deck developing as we move through the early morning hours of Wednesday. Tides are running normal. And Wednesday, partly to mostly cloudy at times. We'll see those winds picking back up, becoming breezy. So we do have a red risk for winds that are above 25 knots tomorrow. Likely seeing a wind advisory once again. High of 59 degrees. Clear and chilly Wednesday evening with a low of 39 degrees, but back to green conditions for our weather risk. And Thursday we'll see sunny and slightly breezy conditions with a high of 60 degrees, and overall expecting green conditions for our weather risk. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.